Hello, this is Soledad with Canning with Sol, and today I am going to show you how to can Alfredo sauce. Imagine already having your own homemade Alfredo sauce, and that's what I'm going to be making today. And it's so easy. It's just the steps that it takes so that you can make it yourself and store it for years. Um, let's do this together. This will be the second time that I do it. The first ones that I did came out so good. The recipe calls for the one that I did because I made a big batch. 25 ounces, and this is half of the cheese that I needed. I thought I had the big bags, and I guess I had the small ones. So it's four of these. It's 25 ounces. If you want to make half of what I'm making, go ahead and do that. So right now I'm gonna try to do half of the recipe because I only have half of the cheese. But you know what? I'm gonna do the whole thing since I already know how it is with the cheese. And then when it comes out, if it needs some, I'll just pour some of the powder. That'll be good because I already know the consistency that it comes out, and I don't think that'll matter too much. So I'll let you guys know if it really matters a lot once I do mine. And the way that I'm gonna do it, follow the steps in order. So the things that you're gonna be melting in order. So the first thing that you need is 6 cups of butter. It sounds like a lot of butter, but the Alfredo uses that much butter. And these are each cup is 2 of these. So you're gonna need 12 of these. So do I have two, four, six, eight, 10? Yeah, two, four, six, eight, 10. So I need two more. I'll get two more right now because it needs 6 cups. Another thing that you can do with these wrappers is sometimes I would save them in a jar and I use them to line my jars when I'm gonna do cupcakes in them. You can use them for that, but right now I already have a lot of them stored, so I'm just gonna throw them away. So those are gonna be, so remember the first one is 6 cups of butter. Makes a difference with the butter. When I first made it, I was like, oh, that's a lot of butter. I use the unsalted, but you can use whichever one you want. I think I've already mentioned it a lot of times that I'm not a big fan of butter. Pretty soon you're going to call me salt, canning with salt, no salt. So there you go. I have it in a pot. Make sure that it's a big pot. If you're going to make it in half, you still need the room to move it around. So the first thing we're going to do is melt the butter. There you go. And this is a real good recipe. It's like real creamy. Forget those little packages that you buy at the store with Alfredo sauce. This is a lot better. And then make your homemade little bread, toast it, and it's amazing. So you're gonna like it. It's just tedious little things to be unwrapping, but let's do it. I have nothing to do right now. So there you go. And remember, it calls for 6 cups of butter. That's 5. I need another one. And it doesn't matter if it's salted or unsalted. Just make sure that if they're unsalted, all of them unsalted. If there was salt, all of them the same. It does matter on the consistency because they're made different. So there you go. You're going to start first with the butter. And you're going to melt that one first in that order. So first you bring that one in a pot and you want to let the butter melt. The second thing that you're going to pour in there is you're going to pour 6 blocks of cream cheese. I mean, not six, 3. So 3 of these. And I already have them here because I used it for my cream cheese class. So right here I have 3 blocks of cream cheese. So let's melt the butter a little bit more. I feel like I'm making canned butter. Canned butter is so nice to have along with the ghee. But today is cream cheese. And tomorrow I'm going to be making, guess what? Alfredo. If it was earlier, I would have made Alfredo today, but um, it's already late. There's so many things. And I posted it today. If there's something in specific that you want me to try canning so that you can try it for your family, just send me a message and I'll try to put a recipe with it together. So pick it up. There you go. And then also the recipe calls for whole milk. If you use whole milk, it's creamier. It's better for you, but I always buy the 1%. So I didn't have any whole milk, so I'm going to use the 1% that I already have. I could have used the powder, but I want to. Last time I made it with the whole milk, so I want to see what the difference with the 1% if it makes a big difference. I think it'll be a little bit runnier, not as creamy, but I like to try different things too to see how it is. But if you're gonna do it the first time and you want to try, do the whole milk. That way you'll get the full effect, how creamy it is. And I wish I had some that I had done from last time, but I already finished them. I was looking for that before I started this so that I could show you a comparison. So there you go. My butter is melted. Then you're gonna pour in your 3 blocks of cream cheese. There you go. And then I always say that use the size according to your family. Use the pint size or the quart size. I did pints the first time. This time I'm gonna do quart size because when I do it, it comes out real good that they want to use it for the next day to take for lunch for school or work. So I'm gonna use the bigger cans now. So there's my cream cheese is melting. And then after the cream cheese, you're gonna add your whole milk. Melting now. Normally it doesn't take too long. And then on the seasoning that you're gonna use salt, garlic, and pepper. And it depends. If you like a lot of garlic, put a lot of garlic. If not, put a little bit of each. What I did the first time is I put a tablespoon of garlic and half of a teaspoon of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. Because remember my butter is unsalted. If my butter was salted, I probably wouldn't have put the salt. You can add more of whatever it is. If you like other ingredients in it, that you like parsley or things like that, put it in there. You control your flavor, whatever you like. But this is a traditional Alfredo sauce. Anything else that you put in it is considered a rebel cami. There you go. It's melting. Okay, almost done. And remember to put them in order. It does make a difference. Almost. Okay, then after the cream cheese, it's already pretty much dissolved. Then you're gonna add 4 cups of heavy cream. 4 cups. And remember, you can make half of the recipe if you wanna try it with a smaller batch. But I always make big batches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and my last one. Ooh, 3.5. So there you go. That's fresh. And then you mix it together. It's just mixing and melting. You can make it with already the chicken, but I haven't tried it with the chicken together, and I don't know if I would like it. So, or the pasta together. You can do it with a pasta too, but I, as Mexicans, we don't like it soggy. So none of the soggy in our Alfredo. There you go. Almost. No vinegar, remember. Emphasis on the no vinegar. Okay. Then after that, you're gonna add your whole milk. But remember, I'm using 1%. So 2 cups. Remember, if you try it for the first time, use whole milk. I just want to see if it makes a difference with the 1%. 2 cups. It's a lot of milk. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. There you go. It seems like if I'm just making milk base, like pudding or yogurt. I still have some cream here. Okay, good mix. Then after the milk, then you're gonna add your cheese. And remember, it's 25 ounces, but I'm putting 12. I guess once I cook it and I make it, if I feel like getting some more flavor, I'll just add the powder. It's all right. Nothing will happen. There you go. And it's Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. Any brand. This is the one that I found, so this is the one that I'm using. If you buy it in the dry goods, then you can use that one too. This one was in the cheeses, the refrigerated ones. There you go. And like I keep saying, this is a big batch. It's up to here now. Oh, it looks so nice. It's good. Okay. And that's it with your stuff. Then all you're gonna add is just a lot of little things. And then there'll be a list at the end of the video. Then you're gonna use your black pepper. It's half of a teaspoon, but I'm just gonna wing it. So it's half of a teaspoon. Then your garlic is 1 tablespoon. Let me get a measurement for this. 1 tablespoon of garlic. If you like more garlic, add more garlic. And salt. Salt, I'm gonna use half of a teaspoon. And then you mix it again. It already looks so good. Let me pour some in a plate so you can see how good it looks. I don't want to carry the whole pot and burn myself. Look at that. I could literally just boil the pasta and make me a little something. It's so good. Let me add a little bit. Excuse me. The seasoning. Yeah, more garlic. I think it needs more garlic. You can put as many as you want. It's 1 tablespoon, but right now I'm putting 1.5. The seasonings is really up to you, whatever flavor you like. But it's salt, garlic, and pepper. Those are the ones that you put. Okay. And then that's it. So then you put it on low. You're gonna put it on low. You're gonna wash your jars really well. I already washed them, but I'm gonna give them another rinse. And remember, your jars have to be in your boiling water for when you do them. Okay. I forgot to prepare my boiling water. I'm gonna use this to show you the steps because I'm gonna use them in the other pot in the pressure canner, but I'm gonna show you water bath. So the same steps. You put something in the bottom of your pot. If you don't have something, you can use your rings in the bottom. Then you're going to fill your jars. You're going to fill your jars. Okay, make sure that it's real, the consistency. Then you pour it in your jars. And remember, I'm making the big sizes and they're hot. And you're gonna leave what is that? I forgot. 1 inch. 1 inch. So there you go. That's 1 inch. So then after that, you're gonna put your clean seals on them. All my stuff. Then you're gonna get your ring and you're gonna fingertip tight, remember, and then half a moon. And then that's it. That's ready for your canner. So you're gonna put it in your canner, of course, a big canner. The water has to be 2 fingers above, so up to here. No vinegar. Remember, anytime that it's dairy, you don't use any vinegar, no vinegar. Then you're going to cover them. We're pretending this is a big pot because I'm not cooking them here. Then once it starts boiling, that's what we call a rolling boil. Then you start timing. And this one's you're going to water bath for 1 hour, I believe. Yeah, 1 hour. So you're going to have them in the water. Check every now and then and make sure that the water is above. And if it's not, then put a little bit more. Because after an hour, it evaporates. So just make sure there's always 2 fingers above when you're cooking them. Let's say it's already been your hour. You leave them there for 15 minutes for them to get room temperature a little bit. Then you remove the lid away from your face. Then you take them out with your utensils. You put them in the counter. You cover them up. You cover them up and leave them for 12 to 24 hours undisturbed. Don't touch them at all. Then in the morning, so right now it's the morning, and I'll show you in the morning when I take them off in the morning. But right, you're gonna take off your seal and check if they seal. But we'll do that in the morning, and I'll do the other piece in the morning so that you can see how they seal. But right now, this is how they look, and they'll be water bath for 1 hour. Remember, in the water, rolling point, 2 fingers, cover them, wait an hour, and then take them out and leave them in your counter 12 to 24 hours. Okay, we'll see you in the morning.